Hi everyone, today I want you to watch a clip because we are discussing today marriage, divorce, karma and destiny, some really heavy words, and after you watch this clip, we'll discuss more.
What about couples that end up getting divorced?
That is also pre-decided. If they change their present karma, then that divorce will not happen. So if you have that written in your, because some people can see it in their destiny chart, oh, this marriage will happen, but it will not last for very long. Take it up that this marriage will last because I'm going to change my present karma. So don't hold that destiny chart like a reality manual. It's a probability manual, not a reality manual. I create my reality. So even if there's anything written which is not very, we can change it. But we just have to put genuine effort.
Hi everyone, I'm Medha, I'm a Vedic Astrologer, and today you're getting an astrologer's perspective on marriage, divorce, karma and destiny. When we're listening to a video like this where two people are in conversation and one of them is very spiritual and they're saying that you can change your destiny, you can change your karma, whatever you are to do in this life, if you can change that around, things in your life, your destiny, whatever is to happen in the future will change. Please remember that this is coming from a very spiritual person's perspective. It is not coming from the perspective of a normal person living a normal life. Who are you? You have EMIs to pay. You have to take your dog out for a walk. You have to take the garbage and put it out of the house every night. You're stuck in traffic, sometimes for an hour, sometimes for 2 hours. You have children, responsibilities, parents, so much going on in your life. You are caught up in the web of karma, which is cyclical, which is very sticky. It keeps you there. It doesn't allow you to change or alter your life as much as you'd like to, in the sense that you can completely alter whatever is going to happen with you in the future. As an astrologer, I know for a fact that this can be done, but it can be done in the case of a spiritual person, a realized master. And in history, we know of such examples. People who have changed their karma around so much that when you look at their horoscope, it doesn't connect, because what they have done, they've gone to the Himalayas, they've meditated the entire life, and then realize themselves, realize the consciousness in this universe, and thus their destiny is changed, right? They're not stuck in this matrix, but you are. And when you're listening to such people who are actually so amazing in their own ways, we need to also have a perspective on who are we, right? We are people who are not having the enough force, enough power to really take ourselves out of the lives that we're living in, and then alter it to an extent that future alters itself. So it's very important to have our faculties of discrimination absolutely active when we are listening to content on Instagram, YouTube, social media, wherever, because there has to be a real perspective on ourselves. Now what happens is that when we're thinking about ourselves, this is who I am. Maybe I'm a very spiritual person. Maybe I'm very intelligent. Maybe I am so wise that I can alter things in my life. Let's say you have that perspective. Let me tell you, all those perspectives are either a result of some sort of bias, or they're a result of some kind of opinions you've heard all throughout your life, or it's a result of culture, habits, how you've grown up, the people you've grown up around. All of this has influenced you. So what you think is your opinion or your identity or your perspective on yourself and your reality, it's actually just something that has been created over a period of time. So again, we need to break out of that as well. Not just your matrix, but even things that you think about. So when we're looking at all of these things, and then parallelly you hear an opinion like this, you hear a conversation like this, I know you can get very excited about it. Oh wow, I can marry the wrong person, or I can be in an abusive relationship. All of this will change because I will be changing my karma. The reality of this, and I don't want to, just kill your enthusiasm here. That's not my intention. It's about just getting a little closer to reality, having a far more authentic perspective on ourselves. And that's why I tell people that when you hear such things, this is idealism. It's possible, yes, the answer is yes, and that's why in no way I'm going to disagree with this, but the reality of it is something that we need to consider, that this is idealism, this is what we want to get to, but where are we? We are far off on the spectrum. We are on one end of the spectrum, and this video, this conversation, this opinion is on one end of the spectrum. Also, that you work towards creating more of that consciousness, more of that awareness, and your life will always be an obstacle, because that's how the design is. That's how the hold of Maya is on you. It is designed, this universe is designed to keep you in the matrix. So we need to understand that all the problems of our lives, all the obstacles, our responsibilities are here to keep us rooted and grounded into this life, this realm, because this realm requires us to have a reason to stay. The minute you don't have a reason, you're out of here. And the realized masters understand this, and they say, not that I'm shirking responsibility, but I'm creating greater awareness towards it so that it doesn't bother me. To have a sofa in my house or to have a branded bag is Maya. It's not necessary. I don't need it. They understand that it's marketed to people and people will fall for it, and it's a cycle, right? But they understand that it's so easy to break out of it, but that ease also requires that conscious awareness, right? And that comes with 10 times the amount of force that you're using to live your life, right? You have to break out of the mold, and it takes a lot, and it's not possible for everybody to do. And you can't do it while being here in the matrix as well. It takes a lot of force. So that's why they say that you work towards it, just the way you work for your career or money or success. These are the people who are working towards breaking these ties and realizing that I don't want to be caught up in this web, right? So again, when we are thinking of our lives and wanting to change our destiny, please think about this, that there is one sense of idealism and then there is my reality. Can these two match? Can they come on the same page? If yes, then great, then go for it, work towards it. But the awareness, the self-awareness is going to tell you that there are two opinions very far away, and it requires a lot of work. And can I do that work or not? That is the question that we all need to ask. So thank you for listening to me today. If you liked what you heard, and if you want me to answer more questions and more queries that you have in your mind, comment below. I would love to address them.